All right, y'all, what is going on? Back with another video. I know it's been a minute since I did one of these videos on this channel. I'm primarily on my other channel while the off season is going on, so that's my gaming channel. So if you want to catch me over there, the link will be down in the description, so you can catch me doing all my gaming stuff. But there's some news to talk about when it comes to the Atlanta Falcons. Ian Cunningham and Kevin Stefanski just had a meeting or a press conference when it comes to the draft, and I don't want to get into the whole thing. You guys can go check it out. But one thing I do want to emphasize, I understand we do not have a first round pick. I understand that. And a lot of people are kind of bummed out about that. But this is a real chance to show you what Ian Cunningham and Kevin Stefanski, Matt Ryan, and the rest of the crew can actually do with less resources. If they can do good things with less picks or less resources, imagine what they can do when they have more later down the line. Now, I know some people don't want to hear that. Everybody want to win now. Everybody's tired of the wait and see approach. I get it, but these are new people in positions at this organization. So technically, it is going to be wait and see either way. It's not like we got Terry Fontenot and Raheem Morris back in the saddle yet again, because that wait and see approach has got us, got them out of the picture. So with that being said, I'm telling you guys, I think that they're going to be okay. The way the press conference went, it seemed like they're confident, they're really cool, they have a plan, and I think they already know who they want to pick with these 5 picks. I do believe that. I think they're already months ahead of what we're thinking as fans. They already know who's probably going to be at 48. They probably know who's going to be at whatever. They probably know who they can probably trade with if the situation around comes up. I don't see them trading into the first round because Ian Cunningham loves having picks. He don't want to lose picks, but we could lose a player or two. I do think that is a thing, so just be on the lookout for that. But I do think at the end of the day, with 5 picks, you can get 5 players that can make a difference. Let's just be honest with ourselves as well. Maybe out of the 5, 2 of them may actually pan out to be something great. And I mean, that's a pretty good ratio. That's 2 players, that can make a difference on the team. It doesn't have to be a first round pick. I mean, Xavier Watts, look at him. That dude looked like he should have been first round talent the way he's been playing. You know what I mean? So it just goes with the territory of finding players that can fit the scheme and can do what is asked for from the organization. And I know there was other talks about Ruka Rororo, him being traded to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we're getting Mason Smith. I just think that's a good fit for the team, and that just goes to show you that they're going to want some more guys off the edge, to get some more penetration. Because if you can feel that inside up, you can feel that, you're going to get more guys on the edge that can make some more things happen, because it's more to worry about in the trenches. So I'm not really worried about that as well. I think a lot of people are a little like yay or nay. They don't know how to really feel about that. But I do feel at the end of the day, these guys are really getting things in order. Whatever picks they have, whatever free agent moves they're making, this is going to be a totally different type of team and a totally different type of situation. Now, I know some people may say they're going to prepare for the worst. And look, I'm with you. I'm not one of these people to sit here and say, oh, everything's going to be fine with the Falcons. They're going to be good. We're going to be 11, 12, 13 win team. I don't see that. I'm just going to be quite honest. With us, you got to keep the expectations low. I do see this team maybe winning anywhere between 8 to maybe 10 games. That's the ceiling for the team right now. The floor could be 8 wins. I know the schedule may be a little brutal, but I think with the new coaching staff, the new philosophy, the way things are going right now, we kept Jeff Ulbrich. We don't have James Pierce, but James Pierce, that is a loss, but I think we're going to be fine without him. We're going to get some more players here. So I'm still thinking that it's not going to be doom and gloom. I don't see us falling off the map where we're going to have 4 wins. Now, if that's the case, oh my God, what are we doing here, right? I just don't see that. But that doesn't mean it can't happen. At the same time, I look at it like this. We need to just keep our expectations low. I understand what the organization, try to understand what the organization is doing. And from what I see, it looks like they're just trying to keep things tempered. They're trying to find ways to build something. I know it's not popular, and they probably will never admit it. I don't think they're necessarily in the win now category. I don't think they're even trying to be in the win now. I think they're trying to take stepping stones to be win long term and win repeatedly. So like this first year, I'm not giving them a mulligan. They're probably going to try their best, even though they're not in the win now mode, but the team is not in the mode that they want it to be. Then this team is not where Ian Cunningham and Kevin Stefanski, what their vision is. We already know that. They're coming in trying to change things around what Terry Fontenot and Raheem Morris, and even in some cases, Arthur Smith, what he did when he was here. So it is, a little bit of things that's going to be changed around a little bit. I mean, that's just how it's going to be. So this first year, I still think the status quo is going to happen. I do feel like they're just going to be building something. And it's going to take some time to where, hey, look, we may not need to get rid of any draft picks. We need to just stand pat and get what we can now, 2027, when we have all our draft picks, or we may get some more draft picks depending on how we finagle some things. Maybe we'll be able to build faster with more picks. So I look at it from a situation like, hey, I don't see much here. I don't know about much here. I feel like there's going to be some things that's going to be a little unpopular. Some things are going to take slower than usual. But I do feel like at the end of the day, they have a clear vision of what they want to do. How long it'll take, we're just going to see. We're just going to have to see how long it'll take for them to get that 11-win season, that 12-win season, or even if get a 9-win season and get in the playoffs and go for a run. We just don't know. The only thing we can see is what they have in front of us, but what they see, I believe they already know what they're going to do when draft time comes. They already got players in mind. They probably got moves in mind. I think they're like 4 steps ahead of us. I mean, and to be honest, they have to be. You do not want to have a front office that just don't know what's going to happen until draft day and say, oh, yeah, we got to pick somebody. And, they have a plan. I believe they have a plan. So I have confidence in them, and I think they're going to be good on that end. But I do feel that not having a first-round pick, even though it is kind of sucky, it's kind of, it doesn't feel good not to have a first-round pick. But like I said in the beginning, if they can do good things with the 5 picks or not having a first-round pick, if they can do great things without that, imagine what they could do with it. So I'm willing to look at it and see what they're going to do. I think they have a plan, and I think I don't think it's the end-all be-all. I'll just put it like that. I think they're going to be fine. I just think they're going to have to make some changes and make some moves to make things worthwhile based on the value of the pick they got at 48 and beyond. So, I mean, that's just how it's going to be. And if they can make things happen with that, I think they're going to do good with going forward with more picks down the line. And you never know. They may even be trading to get more picks later. I mean, that 48th pick, maybe they could trade to get another 2nd and 3rd round pick. And then that 6, then all of a sudden they got 6 picks. Or they'll do something else. You just never know. So we'll see how it goes. You guys let me know what you think. The first round pick is not the end all be all. Ian Cunningham, Kevin Stefanski and company, those guys, I think they're going to be all right. So that's what I took from the press conference, but you can check it out. Check out all links down in the description. I'm not over here all the time until football season comes in. I'm over there on the gaming channel. I talk about gaming and everything under the umbrella. Hopefully you guys meet me over there. I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, y'all, I'm out. Peace.